Oh shit. What up? It's your boy, James B2 here, playing Hearts of Iron 4. And we're gonna be doing the Fallout Old World Blues mod. Blues. And yes, it has been released as of yesterday. And I think for my first playthrough, I want to do Mr. House. Played him a little bit yesterday. And he's quite a bit of fun. He's also one of my favorite Fallout men. So we're gonna dive right on in there into New Vegas. It's gonna be a great time. Do have colored puppets enabled still, but that's okay.
Hello, sir.
And to start off, we get Securitrons, much like in Fallout New Vegas. So yeah, as you can probably see, resources have been completely rechanged, rebalanced, whatever. And from what I understand, you're gonna more or less just want to build, like these are both basically the same thing at the moment, except they do slightly different, like, attack statistics. Like, guns are better for defense, or something, I don't know. Huh. Different reliability ratings, but whatever, it doesn't matter all that much. We're gonna pretty much always want to be training Securitrons, because that's Mr. House's shtick. That's what he has above other factions. I'm pretty sure they don't require manpower. Oh, actually they do. But they require so much less manpower than, like, anything else. It's also not true. But they're really good, at least. They're mechanized infantry, essentially. So we're gonna be pooping those out. Additionally, industry is a completely different, unique tree. And I like to do just these two industrial techs to start out with. It's pretty much never a bad idea. Next, I think the best thing to do is get some basic armor. And then finally, get an arms workshop underway. And sweet. And from there, we're just gonna... Luke's gay. We're just gonna be building up the strip. Oh, fuck. Alright. Probably gonna want to do the arms shit. And next, we gotta complete this little focus tree here. Want to do stable operating system. Then you go into the fucking families from the game. Fallout New Vegas. We're probably going to want to be importing our shit from people who are not the NCR Legion, because they're going to both want to try to eat us. Alright. What we're going to want to do next is... I think... Okay, so basically what this means is... we get to reopen the casinos, as it says. And we have to figure out who exactly we're gonna be working with. So I think we're just gonna try to do, like, quote-unquote historical alliances here. Where we go Gamora for the Omertas, Tops for the Chairman, and then Ultralux for the White Gloves. So we're going to reopen the Tops. Don't give it to the Chairman. And we'll give the Ultralux to the White Gloves. We're going to want to do inner expansion. Alright, and from here I'm going to just kind of do time skips. Because there's not too much that happens, especially early game as New Vegas. But it'll pick up when I unpause, or when I skip. Oh yeah, one little thing to mention is you get a choice of if you want to, like, have Mr. House or Benny essentially run the strip, or the King could also run the strip. we're gonna go through Mr. House, and we're gonna do the more autocratic run through where you like actually secure the Mojave Wasteland. So I'll show that in no time for you. Alright, so yeah, now the next thing we're going to do to clean up Vegas is to take out the Great Khans, and we're going to clear them out of their little territory up in the foothills. Should be a pretty easy war. Shouldn't have to micro too much, especially since we have Securitrons. Yep. Easy fucking peasy. Alright, next up we take over the Fiends. Also an easy war. Done and done. Alright, next up we take Hoover Dam. Also, kind of want to justify on the Mojave Raiders, because the focus tree has an option where you can do that, but it's a branch, so I couldn't do that one easily, so I'm just gonna manually do the justification. And all I have to do is pretty much walk into Hoover Dam for this. Uniting the Mojave isn't super hard as house. It's more or less what comes after that's difficult. Alright, next up, this war might be actually a little hard, plus my guy's out of position. We're going to want to take out Hidden Valley. So I'll start doing the Platinum Chip event chain in the meantime, because that's also pretty interesting, considering it's the focus to Fallout New Vegas. Essentially what the event chain does is make your Securitrons so much better than they already are. And they're already pretty boosted. And now we just gotta walk into their bunker, and we win. Pretty easy. In fact, these events here, or that part of the focus tree here, isn't super important to get done right away. The max planning's okay at best. So I'll just unpause unpause the recording when the Platinum Ship's delivered. Alright, so to get the Platinum Ship, you get two choices. I don't know what both of them do, but I'm pretty sure they both have the same result, more or less. And I think we'll try to see if the Western Brotherhood will deliver the Platinum Chip for us. Because I'm fairly certain they will. Sorry. Do some research here. Huh. Alright, I'll pause when something happens. Alright, so what we're going to do here is just get Benny to infiltrate the vault. 70% chance he does. And yeah. And basically, we did great.
Hey.
So we get 10 free Mark II Securitrons, which are really good. And we get the tech as well. So now we gotta start upgrading our existing guys. Basically, what we have to do at this point is just build up Vegas, because both the NCR and the Legion are going to be wanting to take our shit from us. So my plan is to obviously secure this shit from the Raiders, and maybe fight through the Scorpions so that we can control at least the mouth of the Long 15, because it's a very defensible point. We already have plenty of easy to defend areas against the Legion. Alright, so we declared war on the last of the Vegas Raiders. So this should be pretty easy. We're also about to hit a focus tree. It supposedly reconstructs a little Liberty Prime, but I don't think it really does that. I don't think it's a little underwhelming, but that might change in the future. Alright, so either I want to go for Frisco City next, or the Scorpions. I'm leaning more towards the Scorpions, just to secure the last bits of Vegas and to have a beachhead against the NCR. And we are just really ramping up production of Securitrons, which again is very, very useful. Okay. Huh. We'll devote consumer good factories to building it. Though I'm pretty sure it's not. It's still pretty underwhelming when I tried it last time. And let's see here. I'm probably gonna want to go through the white gloves first, because the advisor they have is pretty decent. Marjorie. She gives a political power bonus, which I'm very fond of. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so now it's time to fight the Scorpions. Should be pretty one-sided, but we'll see. I don't really like fighting through the long 15.
Sir?
But apparently that doesn't seem to matter much when you have
Hello, sir.
Securitrons streaming through.
What's up?
We're gonna take Baker. Easy. Okay. Now you'd think the sensible thing to do here would be to take everything, you know, it's Arts of Iron 4, that's what you do. But what we really just want to do is leave this area alone. So the NCR is going to try to annex it. We can't defend that easily. We can, however, defend it long 15. No problem. Alright. Looks very nice, actually. Pretty sure next we're going to want to just take Frisco City, because it was recommended in the focus tree to take Frisco City, so I see no reason not to take Frisco City. So I'll unpause when that's a thing. So this is what I was afraid of. The NCR declares war. Luckily, I did prepare for this.
Hey there.
So in their focus tree, they have like a whole thing where they like expand into the Mojave. But in order to do that, they have to go, you know, into Nipton and shit. And I guess we count as having Nipton and shit.
What's up?
So now we're with the NCR. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna throw lives away endlessly here. But the problem isn't so much that the NCR is at war with us, it's more now that the Legion, our border with them, is compromised. And that's very unideal. So we're gonna have to fortify that along with the NCR one. Alright, I'll unpause when anything happens, really. Maybe the Vegas Prime project will save us. I don't think it will, though. Okay, so this is what the Vegas Prime thing does. So basically, Vegas Prime isn't an actual, like, unit you can get. It's a buff. And it's not bad for defending core territory, but the problem is most of our territory is colony, and we have no way to core it because we're considered a major faction, and major factions cannot core territory. Feels bad. So it appears the NCR are forcing their way through, which is really bad for us. So I'm going to fall back from the long 15. And even then, our attrition we're taking is pretty atrocious. It might have been a better idea just to cooperate with the NCR instead of trying to take over Vegas, but it's not that much fun. But yeah, since I'm a new player, I should have done that. Well, new for this mod at least. Still learning the ins and outs of everything. And yes, we are massively hurting on Securitrons. I'm almost tempted to say this campaign's a bust, and I think I will soon. But I'll still upload this, because, you know, it was a good attempt. Shows off the mod. It's a good mod. It deserves a showcase. I'll send this fresh division down. I'll probably tell my guys to stop producing new Securitrons, because we're definitely at a massive deficit at the moment. Ooh, yeah. Still taking way too much attrition. Because the NCR can throw a lot more bodies at problems than we can. Like, the kill ratio is great. Like, it's amazing, but 10,000 guys. Well, that would be most. It would be like the entire manpower of some factions. It's just not for the NCR. They can just throw way more away. So we get Benny to come on as an advisor and do shit for us. That's nice. But yeah, otherwise we're still in kind of a pickle. Alright, so supply situation here is looking good, but the NCR have pushed me back. Just quick war update. Ooh, just launched an attack on the NCR and it looks like it's paying off. Wonder if I can push them out of the long 15. That's a stretch, especially considering we don't have supply out this way. Yeah, it'll be a while. The supply situation's not as bad as it was, but we're still a long way from being able to completely feed our troops. Highchapel joined against us. I don't... Oh, I see where they are. They don't matter. Oh, wait, yes they do. Okay, fair. It's time to quickly redeploy forces, because that's not good. Hopefully we can capitulate them before they're too much of a threat. We are pushing against the NCR, so we're not pushing against them anymore. We're gonna just let that play out. How much attrition are we suffering here? 2%? That's actually not as bad as it could be. But yeah, we're just gonna wanna completely develop this area. And then attack the Highchapels. Okay, that's not good. Our guys have really low organization. And are potentially undersupplied. Right, great. Another quick update, I found some men that were lying around doing nothing, so we're using them to potentially secure this front. I said potentially, we're not doing it. Or at least doesn't look like it. I have their push order on very cautious. I just want to advance before the Legion figure out that they should be at war with me. Oh, that feels good. The Whitechapel capitulated. Okay. We're in a much better position now to not die. Quick update, we've pushed into California, just like a smidgen, but the NCR have taken catastrophic casualties. Though, I don't know how well it scales against my own, considering they have 800,000 population compared to my 100,000, so we'll see. Ooh, looks like I have a tasty encirclement of NCR troopers here. We've also overrun some of their core cities in the south, so if we can clean up Southern California in tandem with the Baja Bandits or whatever they are, we can actually start winning this war. I didn't think I could pull it off, but things are looking pretty good. Yep, we just drove a Securitron into Shady Sands, and we'll drive him into Junktown, and I think after Junktown falls, that's pretty much all their... Oh, well, no, I'm wrong. There's another major settlement left. Flynn Ranch. Okay. Oh great, things just went from bad to worse. Caesar's Legion declared war on us. So, I don't really want to call the campaign per se, but this is really untenable. In fact, in my test game, the same thing happened, but reverse. The Legion declared war on me and I was winning pretty handedly. And then the NCR got involved and I pretty much lost. So New Vegas is very difficult, unless you pretty much kiss the NCR's ass early game. But yeah, this is pretty much unwinnable. Thanks for watching. I'll play some more of this mod, it's really good. New Vegas is just hard to pull off. This has been JapesB2 signing out.